We are underway. Oscar Adams Gym with tonight's Big 12 matchup, Centennial Chargers versus our Urbana Tigers. I'm Stephen Thompson, joined by Joey Wright soon and Jason Liggett. The Tigers are coached by Coach Minnick, and the Chargers are coached by Jeff Carlton. And here comes Joey. Starting lineups for the Centennial Chargers: number 20, Christian Hutchinson; 21, Talia Pemberton; number 22, Shantara Russell; number 24, Maya Wright; 33, Marissa Morrow. And Joey, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Stephen. We are underway in Urbana. The tip-off goes to Centennial. Starting with the ball is number 20, Christian Hutchinson. And it goes over to the right side. This is Talia Pemberton. Over to Marissa Morrow, intercepted by Urbana, but Centennial gets it back. And the rebound will go to Takia Smith, and the other way goes Urbana. Whew, got to catch my breath. Ran back from doing the lineups.
And here comes a long Urbana alumni, Abram Washington.
Yep, the officials of the JV game. Abram was part of that crew along with Jay Eshelman. Up goes Centennial. This is number 20, Kristen Hutchinson. She's the point guard for this team, it looks like. Inside we go. This is Maya Wright. No, check that. Shantara Russell. She misses the layup, and Lauren Cross will take it up for Urbana. Cross off the glass. It's no good. Cross, in the absence of Ariel and Cheyenne Scott, she's going to have to be the big player for the Tigers. She was the star of the show for the past 2 years. Cross, the junior, as Centennial hits the three. 3-0 in favor of the Chargers. It's Cross going up to Jackson. Jackson on the right side, over to Russell, now over to Baller. Baller from behind the arc on the left side, up to Cross at the top. Cross setting things up, goes to Jackson on the right side from behind the arc. Now inside, it's almost stolen away by Centennial. Urbana will keep it inbounds, just barely. Nice save from Jackson. This is Baller, nice pass to Cross from behind the volleyball line at the top of the arc. Baller going inside to, it ended up in the hands of Valeria Jackson with a connection by Raven Russell.
I mean, Joey, just looking at this bench, Chris Minnick has brought some new faces up, a couple players from JV.
Yep.
And Lauren Cross shot is good for 3. We have a tie ball game.
Tied indeed. Cross, as I mentioned, the player to watch, ties us up 3 apiece. Shantara Russell the ball. She's going to try to drive in. Passes to Pemberton. Talia Pemberton, no good.
A former Urbana Tiger.
Indeed. Pemberton, a junior. Number 21. In goes Jackson. It's no good. And speaking of Pemberton, she got the rebound there. Well, not rebound, but now it's in the hands of Amaya Wright. And Wright will travel. And Raven Russell will inbound the ball. Tonight's officials: David Phipps, Leroy Schluter, and Charles Stevens. This is Cross. Cross to Russell, to Baller. Baller's going to try to drive in, gets fouled in the paint. She'll go to the line. Baller, the sophomore, played some good minutes for this varsity team last year. Full-time varsity member this year. And, same story. She's played good minutes for this Tigers team so far. Through the campaign, first free throw is good. And the Tigers with their first lead of the game, it's 4-3 with 5:18 left in the first. Free throw no good. Rebound. Shantara Russell. And it's Wright who will take it up. Wright guarded by Jackson. Now crosses midcourt. Spin move from Wright. She's going to try to drive in. Gets fouled. Hand check. Let's see who it's against. They're going to call it against Jackson.
Great defense by Jackson also. It's nothing that you can do about that call, but that's just great defense.
This is Wright on the left side from behind the arc. Setting something up, going over to Pemberton. Pemberton inside. This is Russell.
No good. Rebounded by by Maya, and she gets the N1.
I believe that was Marissa Morrow who hit that.
Correction,
33, yep.
Marissa Morrow.
Yeah, nice job. Shot from behind the free throw line didn't go, but she got the rebound, took it up strong, and she'll look to extend the new lead for the Chargers. And she does just that. It's 6-4. This is Cross, now over to Takia Smith. Takia Smith to Jackson. Jackson back to Cross at the top. And inside we go. This is Smith. And it goes to Jackson. Jackson back to Smith on the left side. To Russell. Russell going over, finds Baller. Baller will go inside and can't quite get that to go. Ooh. Rebound, Russell. And Centennial goes the other way. How about that audible I had to call when I was doing the lineups?
Ooh. I was like, where's the Star Spangled Banner?
Couldn't get the national anthem to go, so we said the Pledge of Allegiance instead. It's heads up thinking is what the, yep. Yeah. I don't think Abram was acknowledging me, but I took it as such. It's, man, 4:05 to go.
At the line for the Chargers is Shantara Russell. The first one's good.
7-4.
I mean, just looking at this Chris Minnick's varsity team, I mean, he's not losing a lot of players this year. I mean, it's Shelby and Takia Smith, the only two seniors, and still got Scott, Ariel, and her sister Cheyenne, and Amaya, Lauren Cross, Raven Russell. I mean, this team is loaded, Joey.
Oh, yeah, in the years to come, this will be a team to watch. I mean, just reading off the program, you see how young this team is. In numerical order, you got freshman, senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, junior, senior, sophomore, junior, freshman, sophomore, junior. I mean, that tells you how young this team is. This is a team that's built to contend, for several years in the future. Menning knows how to build a program, and he's got a nice base to do just that. It's 10-4. Inside goes Cross. Cross off the glass. It's no good. Rebound will go to Centennial. Courtney Fout couldn't quite bring it in. This is Amaya Wright. And inside goes Kristen Hutchinson. And the shot will go for Centennial. One of the keys for this Tigers team, they can't get down early like this. They need something soon to try and close the gap, and Menning will take a timeout.
And there's a timeout on the floor.
To try to rally his team. Assistant coaches for Urbana: Amy Smith, Scott DeWitt, Todd Sullivan, Liz Rich, Kevin Sullivan. Of course, the Tigers are coached by Chris Menning. On the Centennial side, Jeff Carlton is the coach of the Chargers. Assistants Darwin Ellis and Lanice Branch. Jada Jones and Adriana Williams are the managers for Centennial. And I don't think we have any managers.
No, we don't, Joey.
I should correct, it's not Todd Sullivan, it is Todd Anderson, an assistant for Urbana. There's a disparity between what my lineup card says and what the program says. I'll trust the program.
And Todd's not in attendance tonight because of work.
Work will get you.
Yeah, I mean, Champaign firefighter.
There you go. It's a good line of work.
Yeah, I mean, them hours as a firefighters are killers.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you switch shift here and there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you never know when you're going to be free.
Right. And it's the same for police officers and paramedics and, related fields.
Yeah, and a quick shout-out to, speaking about law enforcement, shout-out to our former school resource officer, Matt Bain, on being promoted to sergeant for the Urbana Police Department.
Officer Bain, a popular face in the school.
And he's pretty easy to get to be around. Pretty cool guy to be
Oh,
around.
relatable. And
Yeah, relatable.
I've got to say, a lot of our administration and teachers are the same way.
Yeah, same way. Matthew Stark, our principal, Travis.
Just walked through the door.
Yeah, just walked through the door, speaking of him. Travis Corson, Michael Gorley.
Yep.
I was about to say Anthony Morrow.
Nope.
Mr. Morrow.
On a first-name basis with.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Free throw is good for Urbana, the lead. 12-6 for Centennial.
It's Eric Morrow.
That it is. Aaron Ludwig.
Yeah, Aaron Ludwig, Miss Ludwig.
Steve Waller, the AD. Don't think you mentioned him. But
Oh, yeah.
here's Cross, left side. Basket here would cut the lead to 4, which would be big here early on. 2:15 left in the first. A game that's gone by relatively quickly so far. Not the quickest game we've done all year, but not the slowest either. And, of course, as I say that, a foul on Amaya Wright.
Her second, I believe.
That will be her second. Centennial, the 5 they've got on the court, they're getting in some foul trouble early on. 5 team fouls for the Chargers, 2 on Wright, 2 on Shantara Russell, and 1 on Talia Pemberton.
Also, another shout out to Erica Minnick and Chris Minnick on the newborn daughter.
There you go.
Not sure when she was born, but just a newborn.
Right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations either way.
Yeah.
Pretty liberal with the shout-outs so far. Shout out to everyone. 1:45 left. Tigers go the other way.
It's a perfect day to give out shout-outs.
It's that kind of day indeed. Charge against Urbana. That got the Centennial bench into it. Shantara Russell will inbound for the Chargers. The Chargers, of course, in the powder blue and, well, I guess, predominantly navy blue uniforms. Tigers in the orange and black. Up goes Russell, pass to Hutchinson. And Hutchinson, they've made some subs, so I have to go to the program now. In any case, it's out of bounds. Tiger ball. Molly Potter is in the game for Centennial, number 13. And number 2, Kiamani Dillard.
And checking in for the Tigers is
that'll be number.
She's not on the route.
That'll be number 32. I believe that's Valencia Knopp.
No.
It's not?
Nope.
Well,
I can't think of her last name, but her first name is Asia, for sure.
1:11 left. The lead's been at 6 for a few minutes, but the Tigers haven't been able to cut into it any farther than that. It goes to Cross.
Yeah, I mean,
Cross will take a 3, a big 3 if it goes, doesn't go. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I mean, somebody else besides Lauren Cross is going to have to step up. I mean, she
I think, yeah.
Yeah, especially with Ariel and Cheyenne not being able to play. You got to have somebody. You got to have somebody else step up. I mean, Lauren can't do it all by herself. I mean, she's a great leader and all, but somebody's going to have to step up and play that big two-guard with her.
I think we might see Amaya Baller step up and do that.
Yeah.
Big 3 from Cross, but it falls short. So I guess it wasn't a big 3 at all because it didn't go in. 35 seconds left, period 1. And it is Molly Potter. Pass to Russell. 26 seconds left and a charge. We'll go the other way. Just over a quarter of a minute left. 26-9 on the board. And here we go. It's Cross. Cross plays the 1 just as much as he plays the 2 now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's very rare that you'll see Lauren Cross playing 2 guard.
Yep. And we go the other way. 7 seconds left. Centennial slowing it down. They will hold for the last shot. It's Amaya Wright. Going to take it. She's going to miss it. And the Tigers won't get anything at the buzzer. Centennial almost did, but the shot from, check the name, Kiamani Dillard was no good. 8 minutes on the board for the second quarter, which we will begin shortly. I'd like to point out live coverage of the Tigers girls basketball game on Saturday against Richwoods. Coming at you live. I believe that's a 2:30 tip-off on Saturday.
Here at Urbana, right?
Here at Urbana, we're obviously, as we're broadcasting it. Big 12 action against Richwoods for the girls team.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the Bloomington area, check out our boys JV and varsity team as they take on the top team in the Big 12 Conference, Bloomington Purple Raiders.
Is that on Saturday as well?
That's on Friday night,
Okay. At their place?
Yes, sir, indeed.
We played some good games against Bloomington. I recall 2 years ago, we went into their place, took home a win. It was a close game. I think it was a 3 or 4 point game for our boys varsity team. I like Bloomington's gym quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice gym.
Love that gym.
It's always nice seeing the Payton brother there.
I'd like to point out Peyton Boric is on our camera. His first time helping us with our Tigers Media Network broadcast. We appreciate his help. Jason Liggett is on the computer. Look like, I can't tell, it wasn't going to be a 3. Inside goes right, and she can't get it to go. Rebound. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Urbana. That was Jada Grady, the Centennial transfer.
Hey, I mean, she's going all at it at Centennial players. Hey.
Yeah. Played against your old school, you know, that's
yeah,
what
I mean,
like to see.
it's pretty fun.
And the other way goes, it's going to be a charge. That was Christian Hutchinson. 7:20 to go. The Tigers will inbound.
I mean, that's going to be the 8th team foul on Centennial and the second on Amaya correction. Number 20 there, Sam.
That was Hutchinson.
Yeah, Hutchinson.
And up we go with Grady. Here goes Grady. It's Vesley.
Grady for 3.
Yeah, it's
will
off.
not go.
Air ball, out of bounds. Charger ball. Can't try to do too much if you're Jada. Playing against your old school, obviously you want to put on a show, but you got to play your game. It's not going to come to you if you're forcing it. And a good example of how to play against your old school would be what Cologno Dawson did at Central a few weeks ago. As a team, we didn't play very well, but it was by no fault of his. Yeah,
he left a night to remember.
Oh yeah. Great first quarter, and he kept pouring it on. He had at least 15, 20 points that night.
I mean, great defensive player, too.
Yep.
I mean,
first free throw for the Tigers is good.
he could possibly be a D1 kid, a D1 athlete.
I think if he's a little bit bigger, that would help him out. But
Yeah.
even for his size, he could
I mean,
go somewhere decent.
yeah, I mean, grades are great.
Yep. With that free throw, I should mention, the Tigers are the first team to score in about 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. And the second free throw, no good. Lane violation anyways. Chargers will take it the other way. Molly Potter will inbound for the Chargers. This isn't the final broadcast against a crosstown rival. 1 week from tomorrow, we have live coverage of the Tigers varsity boys team against Centennial at 7:30. 6:35 left on the clock here. Stolen away by Centennial, Amaya Wright. And the Chargers take it the other way. It's Wright going all the way, can't finish. Across the board, she'll take it up. It goes inside. A lay-in for the Tigers off the front of the rim. They'll get the rebound and get fouled. Down 7, they'll go to the line. They can try to make it a 5-point deficit with 6:17 left in Q2. And the first free throw, no good. Huh. And the second free throw is good. I hear Jason behind us talking about my my audible that I had to call. Yeah.
You should have sung the national anthem.
Oh, please, I can't sing.
Hey, it would have been a night to remember.
Man. The Star Spangled Banner is one of the hardest songs to sing.
Yeah, yes it is.
A lot of notes to hit. Oh, out of bounds on Centennial. The Tigers will take it the other way. Man.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard. That's a pretty hard song to sing.
But on my part, I think it was good presence of mind. You know, the Pledge of Allegiance is a good substitution for the national anthem. The thing is, and hold on, we're going to get a foul on Cross. She'll go to the line. The thing is, I read the Pledge of Allegiance every morning for the announcements, but I always read it off a script, so I wasn't really sure. You know, would have been really embarrassing had I forgotten some of the words. Because I don't. I've got it memorized, but reading off a script every day, it's hard to, or it's easy, I should say, to forget some things. Don't know where I was going with that, but Cross hit her first free throw. It's a 5-point game. And even 6 minutes on the board. Cross, the leading scorer for the Tigers, has 4, make it 5. And that ties her for the leading scorer of the 10 players on the court. Her and Marissa Morrow both have 5. Morrow, of course, number 33 for Centennial. Ball inbounded. We're back underway. Under 6 to go now in the first half. This is Wright. Good defense from Urbana, almost stolen away by Cross. And it will go to number 3, Tamara Griffin. And a foul called. It'll stay with Centennial.
Hey, I'm not complaining about these calls. These refs are on top of it tonight.
Indeed they are. I'll point out our officials, David Phipps, Leroy Schluter, and Charles Stevens. They're doing a good job. Well officiated ball game.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a crosstown rivalry.
Those are the games that'll draw the hold
Cross
on.
for 3, got it!
Big 3 for the Tigers. It's a 1-point game. As I was about to say, crosstown rivalry games are the games that, that's when the most pressure's on these officials. Almost a turnover committed by Centennial. They get lucky. It's Griffin. Wright's going to take a 3 of her own. Can't get it. Rebound, Alaria Jackson will go the other way. And the Tigers will set something up. It's Jackson getting fouled. Hand check against the Chargers. Urbana's already in the double bonus.
And
We've got
timeout Centennial. There's going to be a 30-second.
Surprised they haven't called the timeout before now. Centennial's got more than 10 team fouls. I believe that's their 11th with over 5 minutes to go in the second.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, Joey. I mean, you're in the, how many minutes is it per quarter? 8?
8 minutes. Yes.
I mean, you're already 13 and a half minutes in, and you already have 10 fouls.
That's not quite a foul per minute, but it's.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to do the math here.
It's .8 or .9 fouls a minute. Something like that.
Something like that. Point something.
Far closer to 1 than it should be. The Tigers, on the other hand, have 5 team fouls. That's about average. That's not.
Yeah. I mean, at the line for the Tigers is Larry Jackson.
Yep.
First one's no good.
Jackson yet to get on the scoreboard. She has a foul. And the second free throw, no good. Rebound tomorrow. And it's right. Pass was tipped. Tipped again by Urbana, and they can't quite force the turnover. Maya Wright, number 24. Over to Tamara Griffin, to Dillard. And Dillard back to Hutchinson. And Hutchinson back to the top of Maya Wright. Morrow over to Hutchinson. Pass intended for Wright is stolen by Urbana. Baller will take it up. Passes to Ilaria Jackson. That looked like a 2. Her foot was on the line. I don't know if they're going to call that a 3 or not, but if they did, it should not have been. Air ball, either way, doesn't matter. And in for the Tigers, senior Shelby Bergen. And this is Talia Pemberton. And it's Amaya Wright. Wright it's easy for me to remember the name of Amaya Wright, obviously, my last name being Wright. Just filling them in as we go along with the other players, but I'm pretty good with names. That'll be a foul, and Pemberton will go to the line. That's the 6th team foul for the Tigers, and Pemberton will go to the line. They called that on the shot, so she will shoot 2. First free throw off the back of the cylinder, no good. And a similar free throw on the second try. It'll stay with Centennial. Tigers could get the rebound without having it go out of bounds. In we go. This is Wright. Passes over to Dillard. Dillard. Now it's Morrow with a connection from Griffin. And up goes Pemberton. Gets that one to go. A 3-point lead for the Chargers. 16-13. Here goes Urbana. Pretty close game so far. In goes Baller off the glass. She gets it to go. Cuts the lead to 1.
And out of bounds.
That's an embarrassing turnover. Gives the Tigers a chance to retake the lead. 3:37 left. And it's Cross. Cross driving in off the glass. No good. Jump ball. It'll stay. No, well, won't stay with Urbana. It will go to Centennial. Talia Pemberton to Morrow. Morrow, it's Wright. And Amaya Wright gets it to go. It's a 18-15 game, 3 points the lead for the crosstown rival Chargers. In goes Cross all the way. She gets that to go. That's her 10th basket, well, her 10th point of the game. And the lead cut to 1. Stolen away by Shelby. And they're going to say it was off Centennial. Chargers coach Jeff Carlton's not happy. I can kind of see what he's arguing. I was sure that was going to be Chargers ball, but it's whatever. I'm not complaining. 2:55 left, first half. It's Russell. Russell to Shelby. And then we go to Lauren off the glass, and sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Obviously she's good, but she got lucky there. Tigers lead by 1. Stolen by Raven!
And got it!
And the Tigers lead by 3. 2:30 to go. Tigers on a run. Good defense from Russell again.
Ooh.
And Russell, it's Tigers ball.
That's great defense.
Great hustle. I've got to give Centennial some credit. That was good hustle from Tamara Griffin. But a nice job from everyone on Urbana there. And Raven Russell gets another steal. In we go to cross. Cross in. This is Russell. And they're going to call that an offensive foul against Raven. Seventeenth foul for the Tigers, but it was an offensive foul. The Chargers won't go to the line. That was Raven's first. It's Shantero Russell. Russell over to, well, it's a right taking the 3 at the end of a play. No good. Rebound, Urbana. And it's cross. Pulls up off the front of the rim. That wasn't the best look, Steven. I think the Tigers could have gotten something better on that possession. Minute 40 left. It's in the hands of Wright. Wright passes to Russell. Over to Pemberton, back to Wright. Wright's going to go all the way over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back to Wright. And back to Hutchinson. She will pump fake it. Goes back to Wright, who will shoot the 3, and it's in. We're tied at 21.
I don't know how she's getting the shot in.
She has 7. Shelby goes up, couldn't draw the foul. And it's Morrow the board. A lot of fans wanted a foul on Bergen. And they're not going to get it. And a 3 ball from Russell's no good. Raven Russell takes it the other way. Russell the miss, Russell the board. And it'll stay with Urbana out of bounds on Centennial. Balder will inbound. Under a minute left, first half. Cross guarded by Wright. Looking for her options. Pass inside. Goes back to Cross on the left side. She'll drive in. Can't get it. It was close. But close doesn't get you much in basketball. Under half a minute to go. It's Wright up the court. This is Russell. Goes back to Wright. Goes back to Hutchinson. Back to Wright at the top of the arc just inside the volleyball line. Russell on the right side. It's stolen away by Urbana. 1-on-1. Can we get something? It's a foul. We'll go to the line. 13.4 on the board. And the Tigers have a chance to take the lead. These won't be I wouldn't assume these would be the final shots of the half. We've got a lot of time left to play, 13 seconds, but these would be big towards giving the Tigers an advantage, as the next possession for Centennial will likely be the last one for them in the first half. The free throw was no good. Should Urbana foul the Chargers in the ensuing possession, it would be a 1-and-1 situation for Centennial. Tigers lead 22-21. Up we go. This is Hutchinson. Hutchinson inside to Pemberton. Pemberton gives the Chargers a lead. 3 seconds left. Are we going to get something off? It's Cross at the buzzer. It is no good. And the Chargers will enter the half with the lead. It's 23-22. Steven, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I mean, great defense by Chris Minnick, and I mean, great offense, up-tempo offense. But I mean, they have their struggles. But I mean, for the most part, if they continue doing what they did in the first half, they'll come out here with the W.
Indeed they will. As we enter the halftime break, we'll be back in a few minutes. For more, keep watching the Tigers Media Network. And we got you back just in time for the start of the second half. Tigers
Yes, sir.
22, Centennial 23. As we get set to go second half of action here at Urbana High School's Oscar Adams Gymnasium. It's cross, starting for Urbana. Central and Centennial, the boys varsity teams, played on Tuesday night. Was it Central that won that game? 65-63, I believe.
In overtime?
In overtime.
Yeah.
I didn't attend, but Jason and I were discussing it at the half.
I mean, Jason does it all for Central.
That he does. That he does.
I mean, we even tried to offer help against Central.
No, Central, bro. It's the Jason Liggett show.
Yeah.
Understandable. He does a good job. Off the glass, it's no good. And cross will take it the other way for Urbana. Takia Smith over to Jackson. So Larry Jackson taking it from the left to the right. No, back to the left side and cross. Left, of course, relative.
Good move by Amaya.
Baller can't get it to go. It's Russell the board to cross for three and no good.
Rebounded by Baller.
Baller up and no good there. Takia Smith the board will pass it to Jackson. Jackson can't get it. Rebound will go to Urbana again. Lauren Cross. Some good offensive boards for the Tigers to start the second. Oh, in and out. And that one will finally go to Centennial, but a jump ball.
And it's going to be.
We'll stay with Centennial. Nice hustle from the Tigers, though, in the first minute and 21 seconds of the second half. Stephen, we could be in store for a barn burner here. A steal from Urbana, Laria Jackson. And we go back. Jackson almost lost it, and she did. Amaya Wright, the steal. Or not the steal, but she benefited from it. And it'll be a turnover for Centennial. It looked like Talia Pemberton couldn't haul it in. This is cross. Nice screen from Takia Smith. Results. And a wide open three for Lauren. 25-23, the Tigers lead by 2. I wouldn't say wide open, but it was pretty open. And intercepted by Baller. We go the other way. 1-on-2. Amaya trying to take it herself. Can't do it. Rebound to Pemberton. Good defense from the Tigers hustling back. Pull-up J is good. Shantara Russell. Tied at 25.
Just took the words out of my mouth.
Inside goes Baller. Baller
making her way in.
Gets it to go. Yep. 27-25. It's Wright, guarded by Jackson. And Wright will go to the left side. Hutchinson back to Wright. Back to Hutchinson on the left side. Hutchinson will go all the way over to Pemberton inside to Russell. Shantara Russell taking it up and taking it in. Tied at 27. Back and forth action to start the second half. It's cross off the glass, no good. Cross, a three ball, and it's no good. Tigers not a great third quarter team. Their win against Whitney Young a few weeks ago, they went into the half up 10. Let the Dolphins come back a little bit. Of course, they were able to hang on in the fourth. And of course, a few more examples that don't quite as easily come to mind. But the Tigers, this is the best I've seen them play in the third quarter to this point. 4:09 left. That'll be the second foul of the half, and it will go against Urbana. That'll be their second team foul, and the second foul for Amaya. Amaya with 5 points to this point. 2 fouls. At the line is Hutchinson. Kristen Hutchinson, senior, 5'6". Takia Smith checks out of the ball game. And we go the other way to check that, Larry Jackson steal from Centennial. That was a, thought I was going to see a foul there, but kept it clean. Wright guarded by Jackson goes to Hutchinson, back to Wright at the volleyball line, top of the arc, back to Hutchinson. Now over to Pemberton. Pemberton inside. This is Morrow. Morrow to Pemberton. Steal. Tigers take it the other way. This is Cross, a 3, gets it to go. Tigers up by 2.
2 more points away, and I owe Lauren Cross a dub.
She's got 18. Dub, of course, slang term for 20. 3:10 left, third quarter. I'm told that honcho means 100.
Yes.
I don't know where to go from that. 2:50 left.
I forget. And Maya could not.
2:40. Well, 2:42, 2:41, now 2:40 left in the game. 100 has its own emoji. And it's Pemberton in the corner over to Hutchinson to Wright. Right into Russell. Shantara Russell travels, and it'll be a turnover. This is Cross taking it up. Jada Grady. And the Tigers inside, they'll get that to go. 32 on the basket from number 32.
Bella Hall.
That's her, that's, okay. Isabella Hall, that's right. I believe she's a freshman, is she not? Or,
correct.
All right. Who's number 5, do you know?
Akira Buford.
Buford, all right, both freshmen. There's my pen. And it's Wright. Wright goes over to Hutchinson. That's way off. And the rebound corralled by Buford. I'll take your word for it. That is Akira Buford, though. And blocking foul against, let's get a number, Hutchinson. That probably could have gone either way. But that doesn't mean it was a bad call. Third foul on Hutchinson. It's been a more disciplined half for Centennial. First free throw from Buford, no good. But we see their first half foul struggles starting to bite them. You got 3 fouls for Hutchinson, 2 for Pemberton, and then 3 for both Shantara Russell and Amaya Wright. As a whole new round of players comes in for Centennial, with the exception of Marissa Morrow, who has not fouled anyone to this point. She's been putting together a nice game. We've got a brief second. We'd like to remind you of some upcoming broadcasts for the Tigers Media Network on Saturday. Live coverage of the Tigers girls basketball game against Richwoods. I believe that game starts around 2:30. Saturday on the Tigers Media Network. Next week, 2 big boys basketball games. Muhammad Seymour comes to town. Well, I guess it's just Muhammad at the high school level. They come to town on Tuesday evening at 7:30. Friday at 7:30, a battle against crosstown rival Centennial. The Tigers Media Network, your home for Tigers action. We'll have to work on that catchphrase. Cross goes in, 4-point lead for the Tigers. .45, and from behind the free throw line, Centennial in and out. Rebound, Jada Grady. The Tigers go the other way. It's 1-on-1. There were a few players down there for Centennial, but only one was defending Grady. 32-9 left on the board, and the ball will stick with Urbana. UrbanaTigers.com, the website for the Urbana girls basketball program, your home for schedules, rosters, information, and more. UrbanaTigers.com, your home for Tigers girls basketball on the internet. And I believe that website dedicated only to girls basketball, as the three from Buford no good. Athletics2000.com/Urbana is the place you go for all sports. 5 seconds left, third quarter. Here we go. Pemberton inside, can't get it. Rebound. Would have been a jump ball had there been, any more time left on the clock. And with that, we go to the fourth quarter. The Tigers up only by 4 points. Game started about 7:30, and it's 8:30 now. It's been a quick game. Shout out once more to our entire crew. You're Stephen Thompson, I'm Joey Wright. Jason Liggett's on the computer. Peyton Borich is on the camera. Eight minutes on the board. 34-30 the score. Tigers 34, Centennial the 30. Real quick, before we get going fourth quarter, Super Bowl this Sunday. Stephen, who you got?
I got the Falcons.
I like New England.
Why so?
It's hard to beat Brady and Belichick when you get to this point, unless you're the Giants. But
well, I mean, Matt Ryan's a lead quarterback. I mean, he's,
it'll be a good game. I'm not bagging on the
two
Falcons.
top offenses going against each other, and it's going to be a hell of a ball game.
Should be a shootout indeed. Jada Grady the other way. 7:40 on the clock. Tigers' lead is cut to 2 here. Let's see what Baller does. Baller goes to the left side. Looks like she's guarded by Morrow. And it's Grady picked up by Wright. Over to Baller, still guarded by Morrow. Screen from Hall. Pass to Buford, back to Hall. No, check that, Baller. And it's Buford back to Baller. Baller 13, a sophomore. Grady pulls up, can't get it. And up goes Kristen Hutchinson. Hutchinson on the right side, pulls up for 3, got it, and Centennial leads. 35-34. This is Jada Grady driving in, gets fouled on the shot. Second team foul for the Chargers this half. And the foul, that's the 4th for Amaya Wright. She's got to be careful. Be interesting to see if they sub her out right here. That'd be my course of action. But first free throw, oh, no good from Grady. Well, Morrow chucks out, but Wright stays in.
I think she's going to get her 5th foul.
I think so, too, at some point. Maybe not immediately.
This will be the 2nd year in a row she fouls out against Urbana.
Yep. Last year, it was a pretty close game when these guys played. It was a Central game last year that was really fun to watch.
Kiera dropping 42 in front of the Parkland coach, but she plays at Kankakee Community College.
Yep. Yeah, no, that was the Tigers lost that one, but it was a barn burner, that's for sure. 76-70, I think the final score was, somewhere in that neighborhood. So.
I mean, we were calling shots that wouldn't fall. We had to settle down a little bit.
You were.
No,
I wasn't.
We both were, Joey. You said, let's settle down, let's settle down.
Yeah, it sounds like something I'd say. In your mind, every 3 that anyone takes looks like it's good. Whew, 35 all. Buckle up. It's
Pop some popcorn if you haven't already.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a good one.
Foul's going to be on Talia Pemberton, her.
Obviously, every time I'm behind the mic, I'm rooting for Urbana, but as a sports fan, I love it when I get a close game to call. Love it, especially a crosstown rivalry game like this. And the 2-ball, or not the 2-ball, free throw. What am I talking about? It's good from cross. Freudian slip. We move on. Pull up. This is a 2-ball, and it's no good off the front of the rim from Russell. Cross goes the other way, looks up, finds Russell. And Raven Russell couldn't haul that one in out of bounds. Tiger ball, or Chargers ball. What am I talking about? Help me out here, Stephen. It's been a rough 20 seconds. Stolen by, not stolen by, well, nearly stolen by Grady, but it hit her in the face, it looked like. Nice job putting herself in that position, but couldn't finish the play, but it's going to be Tigers' ball. Baller will inbound. And it goes to Hall. Stolen. The other way goes Kiamani Dillard, guarded by Cross. Rebound. Foul against Centennial. The Tigers will go the other way with it.
I mean, Tigers are getting in the bonus pretty fast. I mean, they're 2 fouls away from being in the bonus, and that's Talia Pemberton's 4th foul.
2 players on the court right now for Centennial have 4 fouls.
Correction, 1 foul away.
Well, with this most recent foul, yes. And that foul picked up by Kiamani Dillard. Dillard has 2 now. 2 fouls for number 2. If I'm Urbana, I attack the paint, draw contact, get another foul. Especially on either Talia or Shantera. Amaya Wright is out of the game. She also has 4 fouls, so 3 players for Centennial have 4 fouls. Isabella Hall, the steal, up to Grady, who won't be able to haul that in. The pass had too much on it. It goes out of bounds. She caught up with it, but did so far too late to make a play on it. Molly Potter will take over the inbound and passes to Kristen Hutchinson. If I've been pronouncing it as Christian, I apologize. I know it's Kristen, but it's kind of hard to differentiate the two. This is Cross off the glass. It's no good. Rebound to Pemberton. Pemberton hands it off to Hutchinson.
Oh!
That'll be a foul against Urbana. Pick up the number. I think they're going to give that to, they're going to give it to Hall. I want to point out, Look at that. It's not often you see someone have 20-plus points and no fouls. But that's exactly what we've seen from Cross here tonight. Lauren Cross. I mentioned at the top of the game, she was going to be the player to watch for Urbana. And as we are now tied at 36, she has been. Although a few players have put together solid performances for the Tigers tonight. I really like the game I've seen from Raven Russell. Maya has 5 points, so it's been that kind of game where you need contributions from everyone to hang with it. Centennial leads 37-36.
And it's going to be a full timeout.
I was just thinking, this game kind of reminds me of the girls' game against Rantoul 2 years ago that went to double overtime. I was doing commentary with Abram that evening. That was one of the better basketball games I've ever seen here.
Rantoul was that good?
No, no. Yeah, yeah. We weren't great 2 years ago, Stephen. if you don't remember those days. Nor was Rantoul. Well, I'm just saying, Abram, that was a close game. This is a close game.
In middle school, we used to call Rantoul Rantucky.
Come on now, Stephen.
We used to run through them like Kentucky run through teams.
It's Cross up the court.
36-37.
Here's Vesley going in off the glass. It's no good. Jump ball, it'll stick with, well, actually, it'll go the other way in favor of Urbana. I can't figure out, Rantoul never has great middle school teams, but their high school program's always been pretty good, at least on the guys' side. It's always been a mystery to me. I misspoke. It was Centennial ball, and they're at the line now. 4:22 left. Centennial can go up by 4 here. And they will not do that. This will be another jump ball, or at least it should be. And it will, in fact, go to Urbana. Vesley will inbound. Esri Vesley, the sophomore. And cross to Buford. .410 left. Jackson tripped. But she got tripped up, and she'll go to the line. Yes, she will.
And that's her 5th foul.
5 for Shantara Russell. She's fouled out. I mean, it's bound to happen. And she probably won't be the last player for Centennial to foul out. Molly Potter will come in. .409 left. Jackson's first free throw, no good. And Centennial will inbound it. Here we go. It's Amaya Wright. Worth noting that Wright and Pemberton both have 4 fouls. Jada Grady cuts the lead to 1. 1 point lead for Centennial. tipped out of bounds by Buford. And it'll stay with Centennial here. It's like a seesaw, up and down, up and down. 650, or
Backcourt!
350, over and back. That's a big turnover, and Urbana will take over. Cross the ball for Urbana. Cross goes over to Baller. Baller to Cross, volleyball line. It's Buford back to Cross, driving in.
And that's her 5th foul, and she's gone.
Is that Pemberton who's fouled out now? Or yes, Talia Pemberton's gone.
No, am
I
I
right?
right?
Come on, Steven. You nodded. I said Shantera was not going to be the final player to foul out. And we might see one more with Pemberton having 4 fouls. It'll be interesting.
I think Talia, she's going to foul out.
First free throw's good. We're tied. Lauren Cross. 39 all. And no good. It's a Centennial rebound. Stolen by Baller. Baller to Jackson, goes up.
And she got it!
Jackson gets the shot to go. It's 41-39. And the Tigers have come alive. Look at this intensity. It's a steal. Baller the other way. Jada Grady, the pass intended for her. It's stolen by Hutchinson, and a foul called against Akira Buford. Potter will inbound. Hutchinson looks like she'll... I don't know who. Okay, it ended up going to Pemberton. And it'll be Hutchinson, a 3. Big if it goes, doesn't go. Out of bounds, Urbana ball. 3:07 left. Lauren Cross. 22 points for her, as I mentioned. Well, it was 21 at the time that I mentioned it, but she controls the ball now. It's Baller. Baller on the right side. Will pass it to Jackson, and Jackson setting things up. Nice move. She's guarded by Molly Potter. Goes to Cross. Cross is guarded by Pemberton. Cross going to the left side finds Buford. Buford will drive in and kicks it back out to Cross. Cross on the left side, still guarded by Pemberton. 2:30 to go, 4th quarter.
Ooh.
She gets past her. She goes in, doesn't get the foul.
Where's the foul?
And we go the other way. This is Potter. Potter finds Hutchinson. Hutchinson picked up by Cross. Top of the arc is Hutchinson.
This is an intense game, Joey.
Dribbles to the right. This is Hutchinson driving in. Foul on Buford. Steven thinks Buford should have taken the charge. Instead, it's a foul on her, her 2nd. And at the line, we see Hutchinson. Hutchinson off the mark on her 1st. .207.
Wait, what's the situation?
I guess it was on the shot, Steven. No, lane violation or something on the 1st. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what the deal was. I was just taking a second, looking around the gym, getting a sense of the atmosphere. Final free throw from Hutchinson is good. 1-point game. It's 41-40, and Centennial will burn only their 3rd time out of the game. Menig and the Tigers have 4 timeouts left. Jeff Carlton and Centennial have 2 left. So we could see up to 6 timeouts in the final 2 minutes of play. Like an NBA game. As the final buzzer, as the buzzer sounds. 41-40. 2:07. And here we go, it's Cross. Cross, the leading scorer for Urbana with 22. Under 2 minutes left to play in the fourth. Tigers up by 1, it's Baller on the right side. Inside, and a turnover. It was intended for Jackson. Centennial comes away with it. This is Potter. Potter, number 13, the junior, guarded by Jackson. Jackson, good defense. Pass goes to Dejanay Terry. Number 14, these are her first minutes of the game, if I'm not mistaken. And she is shooting perhaps the biggest free throws of the contest. Minute 38 left. She can tie it up with this, and she does. 41 all. Terry, number 14, also a junior. She's 5'8". Dribbles once. Second free throw to give Centennial the lead is off the mark. Rebound, Cross. And Cross will take it up. Cross pulling up from outside the paint, in and out. Rebound, Centennial, Pemberton. And Hutchinson will take it up for the Chargers. 1:25 left in the game. It's Potter on the left side, guarded by Grady. Good defense from Grady. They're going to call her on the hand check. Sends Molly Potter to the line to give Centennial a lead. Certainly not a sure thing. She'll be in the 1-and-1, and these very big free throws we'll see if she can handle the pressure. Russell checks in for Buford. Here we go, it's Molly Potter. Number 13 can give the Chargers the lead. First free throw is off. Rebound, Amaya Baller. Tied at 41. Minute 13, it's Cross. From behind the volleyball line at the top of the arc finds Baller. Baller on the left side goes back to Cross. Same position. She drives in. Cross doesn't get it to go. It's off the glass. Rebound to Centennial and Pemberton. Pass finds its way to Morrow, and Morrow finds Potter. Potter guarded by Cross. It's Pemberton, the former Tiger, to Hutchinson. Under 50 seconds left. Inside goes Pemberton, in and out. She gets her own rebound. That's off the rim. Oh! And they're going to say out of bounds, Centennial ball. Not sure about that call, but it is what it is. It'll be Terry, I think, yes, inbounding the ball, but not before a timeout, Urbana. 41-9 on the clock. That's a
terrible call, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, you can't bail people out like that in clutch moments. It's 40 seconds left in the game. Why bail them out? Come on.
I don't know, they've called a pretty good game to this point. I'm not going to vilify them for one foul, or for one missed call, I should say. But, yeah, I mean, that wasn't the call I would have made. But, as I said, it is what it is. It's the human element of officiating. .9, essentially 42 seconds left. It's Hutchinson who will inbound it, finds Terry. Terry back to Hutchinson on the right side. Takes it up to the top of the arc. Behind the volleyball line, now goes back to Terry on the left side. She's behind the arc, guarded by Russell. This is Pemberton going up, doesn't get it. Rebound, Raven Russell. Up to Grady, Jada Grady.
That's a block.
Guarded by Pemberton, blocking foul against the Chargers, Molly Pemberton. Or Molly Potter, excuse me. And to the line will go Grady to give Urbana the lead. 24.3 left, just over an NBA shot clock left in the game. A jump ball would favor Centennial. Keep that in mind. First free throw in the 1-and-1. No good. Rebound. Urbana. This is Raven Russell. Finds Cross, and Cross will set it up.
We're going to hold it for the...
No, they aren't. Cross for three. Doesn't. Got it.
Let's go.
It was. That shot was not going to go, but it did. And a timeout called by Urbana. Just under 12 seconds left.
That's clutch moments, man. That's clutch.
Man.
And that's what you call a playmaker, man.
That was
that's
a
how you do
gutsy
it.
shot, but she got it. Can you believe it? Steven, there was no way that shot was going to go when it hit the rim, and that was going to bounce off and go to Centennial.
That's a blessing in disguise because of that call, man.
I told you. Man, what a game. Now, that shot, I mean, that wasn't the game winner just yet. Keep that in mind. Let's hold our horses. Centennial has essentially 12 seconds to set something up. Centennial's got a timeout left. If they go in and get something quick inside, maybe they could foul. There's a lot of options for Centennial here. Go in, get something quick, use a timeout, and then foul immediately on the inbound pass. Or, they could go down and take a three immediately. If you go inside, there's a possibility you draw contact. We'll see what they do. It's Christian Hutchinson. Hutchinson with 5 points to this point in the game. 6 seconds left. She's going to shoot it. Hutchinson doesn't get it. Rebound to Potter. Potter doesn't get it.
And we got it.
Urbana wins.
Let's go. And we did it, man.
The Tigers win a barn burner against Centennial. Big win for the Tigers. Steven, how about that game?
Man, I tell you, Joey, I mean, the first half, you got to have your mindset ready. I mean, the first 3 minutes in the second half are important, man. And if you don't play well in the first 3 minutes, it could cost you the game. And, I mean, that's what Urbana did, and they came out of here with the W.
Take that, Centennial. 44-41 the final score. You're right, Steven. They came out of the halftime break very strong. Got a few good baskets, played good defense, and it set the tone. It was a great second half, back and forth, and Tigers came out on top.
Shout out to our crew, Jason Leggett,
Peyton Borich. And man, that's our final score. Tune in on Saturday. The Tigers battle Peoria Richwoods at 2:30. More Tigers basketball action on the Tigers Media Network. For the whole crew, again, Peyton Borich, Jason Leggett, you're Stephen Thompson. I am Joey Wright. Final score, Centennial 41. Your Urbana Tigers with the win, 44.